Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show. We had a Thursday Night Football shocker on Thursday. The Miami Dolphins stunned the Baltimore Ravens 22-10 at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Tua Tagovailoa walked off the field, game ball in his injured left hand, and waved his arms to acknowledge the cheers. Tua, Tua, Tua. And then he stopped before entering the tunnel to take a bow, a rare moment of celebration for the Miami Dolphins this season. Xavier Howard forced a fumble and returned it 49 yards for a touchdown. Tagovailoa came off the bench and capped his night with a 1-yard sneak for a score with 219 left to go. The Dolphins stunned the Baltimore Ravens, as I said, 22-10 on Thursday night. Anyone is good, Tagovailoa said. No rumors, no external factors of noise had anything to do with what we did tonight. This was indeed a Thursday night football shocker. My brother-in-law and I both took Baltimore. We both lost, so we're both on one. You get the rest of the picks tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to recap this for you. The first quarter, the Ravens kicked a field goal, and it was a 46-yard field goal, and it was good. It was 3-0 Baltimore because they could not get into the end zone for a touchdown. And then Miami putting up the 3 plays, going 3 and out, and then the Ravens had a missed field goal, and it was a 20. It was a 48-yard field goal that was no good, that was missed. And then Miami went 3 and out, had to punt again, and then Baltimore went 3 and out, and that was the end of the first. Miami went 3 and out, had to punt again after 3 plays and 4 yards, and then Baltimore went 3 and out and had to punt after going 3 and out, and then as Miami tried to get into the end zone but couldn't do it. Sanders kicked a 31-yard field goal and it was good. It was 3-3. And then Baltimore had to punt after going 3 and out. And then Miami had to punt after going 3 and out. And then Baltimore again after going 3 and out, 4 plays for 18 yards. And then Sanders with another field goal attempt because they're going to get in the end zone for a touchdown. It was a 22-yard field goal, and it was 6-3 at halftime. It was the end of the half, and there were kneels, and then it was a kick for 65 yards from Miami, 35 to end zone for a touchback, and then Jackson kneeled, and that was it. It was 6-3 halftime, and then in the third, there were 6 3 and out punts, and then it was Miami, then Baltimore, Miami, and then Baltimore again, then Miami punted again, and then it was stayed 6-3 at the end of the third quarter, and then in the fourth, they tried to get into the end zone, and Sanders kicked a 29-yard field goal attempt, and it was good. And it was 9-3 Miami, and then Baltimore went 3 and out after 4 plays and 11 yards, not the punt. And then Miami went 3 and out after 4 plays, not the punt. And then Baltimore. There was a fumble, and it was going to recover the fumble, and the 2-point conversion attempt failed, and it was 15-3 Miami. And then Baltimore scored a touchdown. Lamar Jackson passed short middle to Mark Andrews for 5 yards, and then Tucker's extra point was good. It was 15-10. And And Baltimore scored. Yeah, there was 50 times when Baltimore's touchdown came after that punt and 3 and out, and then Miami scored. This is the touchdown that really put things over the top for ball. It was Chris Wilkins reported as eligible. Tia Tagovailoa up the middle for a 1-yard touchdown, and 76 points good. It was 22-10 Miami. And then the Ravens had an interception. It was a 3rd and 7 to the Miami 7. Lamar Jackson's pass short right intended for Bateman, intercepted by Coleman at the Miami 3 for a touchback. And then there were 2 plays. They're both kneels, and I'll tell you what to do was kneel twice. And needless to say, Miami gets the win by far. 22-10. Ravens just looked pathetic in this game tonight. And Lamar Jackson and Lamar Jackson, 26 of 43, 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and then 39 on the receiving end at 9 attempts. And Mark Andrews, 63 yards, 1 touchdown, and 6 receptions. But the game balls go to the Dolphins. Jacoby Brissett, who started for Miami, 11 of 23 carries and attempts, 156 yards. Tua Tagovailoa, 8 of 13 carries and attempts, 158 yards. I think it was Myles Gaskin, excuse me. 14 attempts, 31 yards, and Albert Wilson, 4 receptions, 87 yards. So Miami gets the win this Thursday night game, and by far. And Ravens fall to 0-6. Miami goes to 3-7. But we do have some action coming up tomorrow. Next Thursday night, the New England Patriots will play the Browns tomorrow. Travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons, who will take on Dallas tomorrow. And Atlanta plays Dallas in Big D. Cleveland plays in Foxborough against the Patriots tomorrow. These are early games. Jacksonville travels to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Buffalo travels to New York to play the Jets. They play East Rutherford, New Jersey to play the Jets. Lions travel to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. They will try to get their first win of the season. Ben Roethlisberger is on the list for COVID, so he will not play tomorrow. The New Orleans Saints travel to Tennessee to Nissan Stadium to play the Tennessee Titans. In the late games, Tampa Bay travels to FedEx Field in Washington to play the Washington football team. Carolina travels to Arizona to take on the Arizona Cardinals. The Minnesota Vikings travel to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California to take on the Chargers. Philadelphia travels to Denver to take on the Denver Broncos at Empire Field at Mile High. Seattle travels to Green Bay, the legendary Lambeau Field, to take on the Green Bay Packers. And the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football will travel to Elijah Stadium in Las Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And Monday Night Football, Los Angeles Rams, who just signed Odell Beckham Jr., will travel to San Francisco to Levi Stadium to take on the San Francisco 49ers. So that's those are the games for this week in Week 10. So, once again, Miami gets the win by the final of 22-10. I'll have the rest of the picks for you tomorrow. That's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show. I'll be back tomorrow with Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday, Week 10. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.